You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Checking myself today. Sorry, I got text right when I clicked record. I'm checking myself today. Make sure my conviction is still high across the board on the four horsemen of hope: gold, silver, oil, and the Bitcoin. And you know what? I still have strong conviction. 3 of the 4 are down today, but S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, and Uncle Russ all making a comeback. Crude oil up almost 1%, gold down 2.5%, and silver down almost 5%. Biddy down 2.313%. Let's take a look. I did roll 2 options out today, both of which were CleanSpark because, well, they were making my butt stink. So I rolled the 1750 down to 17, still 10 contracts, next Friday expiration, $170, right in the Holly Hobby Velcro wallet. Rolled the 17s down to 1650 and collected 300. Got that going for me. And I don't know, did I already have the Newmont puts on the board yesterday? That was bad timing. That was bad timing. Right now would have been the perfect time to sell puts on Newmont. In fact, I probably consider that. But I did sell 45.50 strikes, 10 of them next Friday, 560. Should be good. We should just be about to the bottom. But I still think there might be a little bit more action to the south on both gold and silver. But we'll take a look at those charts in just a moment. And then Bit Digital, I need to add more to today. In fact, let's do it. We'll do it live. Yesterday added 1,000 shares at 389. And I think, so right now we're down 18,500 today. And the week should be probably close to 60. Yeah, down 57,749 for the week. And that's all right, mama. That's all right with you. I know you're not going to remember this, but I was early on CleanSpark. That worked out. And I think I'm early on Bit Digital. Well, I'm a little late, but early overall for the fact that it will be probably at least a double, likely a triple as far as the price. So from here, we're probably going to 10 plus in a straight line. Never. I say never again. Let's add 1,000 right here. 1,000 shares. Review. And buy 368. So let's put that on the board for today. Bit Digital buy 1K at, what was it? 360. Was it 368? I don't know. You're the one that bought them. Let's find out. 368. Okay, done there. And now we've brought the average cost down to 387 because this is the third tranche. First one was at, I think, $4.05. Let's confirm. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, $4.05, then 389, and now 368. And of course, we're going skyrocketing from here. Skyrockets in the night, afternoon delight. And what is do I have anything left for this week? I think I do. BITO calls. Yeah, BITO calls almost at 90% of the profit, with BITO trading at what? 22 and change? 22.70, down 1.15% today. So it doesn't appear that the $26 calls are in a jeopardor. Should we try to close those for a penny right now in case Bitcoin makes a move and BITO makes a move? Let me look at the bigger chart here on the BITO. Hold on one second. Pretty much diagonal going on there, which coincides, since the big move down, Now it's going diagonal, which coincides with the Bitcoin, and it doesn't always because this is based on Bitcoin futures. If we put 31, because it'd be great to sell a round of covereds, a little round of covered calls. In fact, I should buy some more BITO today. Maybe we'll do that right here and right now as well. Let's try to close them for a penny. Just put it on the board and see what happens. Submit. Take your money and run. Not going to take it yet, but could easily do that. Let's see. Where are we on our average? 24 and change, I think, on the BITO. 2402. So let's, before it starts really skyrocketing, let's add 1,000 shares. Review order. Cost $22,700. Let's buy that. 2271. They're always giving me a little upcharge. Brought the average cost down to 2370. So what was that? 2271. 2271. Okay. Spending money like a drunk sailor. What else we got? What else you got going on here? You like to buy at the high of the day, don't you? I think we're continuing up. Why do I say that? Let's look at the Bitcoin chart, shall we? That doesn't look right. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, so where are we? We talked about this. Yes, put this together, a week and a half ago. Now, we talked about it again yesterday, and what we thought was we should, and we were right around here on the downside. And I said to you, we've reached the first qualifying fib at the 786, but I think we're going down somewhere between the 618, which would be 63,723, and the 50, which would be 6234. I don't think we're going to reach the 50, but I felt we were going to breach the 6180, and look what it did. It did exactly that. Now, does that mean we're out of the woods? It does not, but two things. We want to hold 63, and then we need to just keep taking things out. So we want to take out the 67,000 again, and then we should be easily targeting 69,000. Text from my lady friend. Always got to pay attention to those, right? So that chart is looking great since we first put this thing together the way that we did beginning of last week. It is cooperating very well. That is, what's the other one? As TLT is cooperating, but I know it took a downturn just a moment ago. Okay, so what we want to see is this. We want to see this hold. So let's put a line in there, line in the sand. Where are you? When it's recording, it like slows things down. There you are. Come on. You could do it. I know you loved the technical difficulty we had yesterday, so I'm sure you're loving it today as well. Come on, where are you at? It's like moving all over the place. This is more of a comedy show than it is an investing show. I know you know that by now. We'll call it 9150. How's that sound? 9150. Get a little text action. Got to go in slow motion to let it catch up. That's why I try to put these things on here before we come on the air and do it live. Love to be able to move that up just a bit. Let me answer this text right quick. And Falling asleep, Bart. I know. Hold on. Hang in there 1 second. I swear it's all going to end up paying off for all of us. All right, let's hold it 91.50. Okay. Then let's take out 94.59. We're having it never goes up in a straight line. We know that. So we had a nice bounce right off of this. We called it a bottom with question marks. If we breach it again, then we have to recalibrate, and it pretty much invalidates. However, I don't think we're doing that. I don't think we're taking out 91.50. I think we're taking out 94.59 before we have a lower low, and then from there the next target would be 96. And I positioned myself aggressively. Positioned myself aggressively with the TMF. I bought 1,500 shares. We got a 48.76 and a 48.13 for a total of 1,500 shares. 46, so that's a pretty aggressive. A 46 strike price on 5 contracts expiring next week on the put side of TMF, which is it's a TLT bull. Let's see how that TLT bull is doing in here. Since we bought it, should be green right now. Should be green. We are up. Oh, I thought it just said over 1,000. Oh, today's return is over 1,000 total because we were taking gas bags after we bought it. $688.95 since yesterday. I'll take that. I'm not going to sell it here because I think we got some high flying going on in the TLT, but we did breach 49 in this, which is nice. Let's keep it heading north. Next up, USO. USO, we felt we are at the bottom. Are we there? Local bottom right here. Let's hold. I'm not putting those letters up again live. I won't do it. Let's just say, let's hold this right here. 75, call it 75.60. Hey. Oh, I was looking at my own line. I was like, hey, we confirmed the bottom because we busted right through 78.80. I think that's what we're doing next for sure. And we're looking pretty good, but we got to watch down here. If we bust through that 75.60, then we recalibrate. Likely we'll invalidate. Hey, some of that sounded pretty rhymey, but I think we're going to boop, 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 make our way up through 78.80. And then from there, we'll take out what? Take out 81, we'll call it, and then we'll continue up to take out the other high, which was what? Oh gosh, you're trying to move the chart live again. Get out your Snickers. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it. I'll just work on that when you're not looking. Or can we do this real quick? Go the other way. Yeah, there we go. So that'd be like them. So take out 78.80, take out 81, take out 82, and we're going to be sitting pretty, like whoop, maybe all the way up to 86. That's our look on the USO. And so what we did, we got aggressive with that as well on the UCO, which is a 2 times bull on the USO. Bought 1,000 shares at 30.63, and then of course it went downtown to Chinatown. But since then, we should now be in the money. We'll check that in just a second. And then collected $750 on the 30.50 puts expiring next Friday. Let's look at the U, the C, and the O. UCO. $31.13. So yes, we're up $500 on that. So after making the buy, then it went down, continued to go down. Now it's made a nice recovery. So we're just a little early, but you know what? I can't time. You've seen me try to time the market. Doesn't work very well. Silver, what do you think? Silver took a beating overnight, didn't it? Just boom, booyah. So, because we were looking at 28.50, like we needed, that was going to be the low, and it just whoop, busted right through it. So from here, though, I thought, hey, 27 is very strong support. Very strong support, and I think there's still a chance we're gonna challenge that, or at least snuggle up against 27. I don't think we're straight up shot here. So we got the either or on here, either or. To confirm the local bottom now, we got to flip the script and take out the 28.50 to confirm local bottoms in. Otherwise, we could be, tiptoeing around 27, and currently we're at 27.82. So it has to make its own decision because the metals like to go sideways. Diagonals are very frustrating and difficult, just like they are for me in, well, basically everything. So that's what we're looking at. Do we entertain 27 or do we take out 25? Whatever's first will determine the next action. But if we do start to approach that 27, then I think I'll be loading up the truck, because a lot of those positions I got out of, I think all of those positions I got out of, if you remember the video where I said I took $808,000 worth of risk off the table, that was for the most part all gold and silver. I'd be willing to put all of that back. Well, let's say 500,000 of it back into play if we get to this 27 based on the bottoming pattern, because then we could be just rocket shipping right through 32.50, or at least to 32.50. Next up, gold. Let's take a look at the gold. All right, we left the fibs up. And what do we got? So we got a couple things here going on. One is the next support's going to be 23.34, and it looks like it's definitely going to try to challenge that. If so, then strong support, very strong support of 2,300, but we need to take out 24.33 to confirm that this local bottom's in. And I think we got a better chance of challenging through this 786 fib support than we do of taking out the 24.32. So that the pressure continues to be down on both gold and the silver. So that is the action that we're looking at the moment. My next aggressive move would be if we get down to 23 and it just looks really bottomed, like, the waves are showing we're here, we're bottoming, then I'll be looking at GDXU, which is an aggressive play on the gold miner ETF GDX, which I love to trade as well. So right now, GDXU down 7.21%. Of course, I was looking at it under 39. It's gone up since then, but if we do get that lower low, then it's definitely going below the 38.70, and I'll be looking to buy shares and also sell some puts. Soon, you're going to see me buying puts. What? You said never buy options. Well, no, I said that wrong. Soon, you're going to be seeing me buying calls in probably all of the four horsemen of hope: gold, silver, oil, and Bitcoin proxies, of course, because I'm only in the Bitcoin proxies right now. So that's what's up. That is what is happening. Where we at currently on the tally? We are at 2.084, down just over 57,000 in the last week. And we have the BITO buy to close on the board at a penny. Depending on how those waves look, I may up it to 2 cents just to close it out. So I'm ready to sell calls at any time if we make a run tomorrow. And then I think I told you, leaving Saturday morning for Michigan. Beautiful lake house we are renting for the week right on Lake Michigan. So that'll be fun. Stocked up at the grocery store today and looking very much forward to that quiet time with the Fab Five. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.